My name is Todd Harris. I'm one of the producers of Lucky Stiff, producing it with my good friend Victor Sirmas. I first heard about the project when Victor told me about the play, the musical play by Lynn and Steve. What really sold me on it was when I finally went to a read-through in a little studio in New York where we've done a lot of rehearsals and auditions, and we had a small cast read through the whole play, and it was really funny. It was particularly funny to watch Steve and Lynn sing their own material. Musicals need to record their music ahead of time, so we really had to plan way in advance by orchestrating the music in New York, big, gorgeous recording studio with about 30 musicians. Lynn and Steve were there for that. It was exciting to find Chris because he'd actually proven himself in the theater with Memphis, which was a Tony Award-winning show. He had done Xanadu. He's artistic director of La Jolla Playhouse. So he had a lot of experience with musicals, and he really chose a great team around him with Greg to do the cinematography, Dorinda to do the costumes, Steve to do sets. He really had a deeply seasoned crew around him, and Mark Moran, who's our line producer, was particularly good at helping find the right people for all of these things. And Joey, all the choreography had to be worked out weeks in advance. Then we got people in to rehearse, and as you can see when you see the big cabaret numbers or you see the number on the train, Joey's just done an amazing job. We found Dominic in an open casting call in London. We saw his audition on tape, and all of us looked at it and said, who is this guy? He was so charming and so funny, and he's got a lovely voice, and we just thought it was a chance to discover somebody. Nikki James came in, and everybody loved her audition. I had ironically just seen Book of Mormon.
Imagine it in Book of Mormon.
Again, she's not a household name, but we just loved her voice, loved her quality. And getting Jason Alexander was really a coup for us. He's a song and dance man from way back, and it was really a joy to have him, and I think it really upped the whole game. And then Dennis Farina signed on. I'd worked with him in Bottle Shot. Kate Schindel was really a real find. Pam Shaw, who plays Rita, she's in a sense the straw that stirs the whole drink. It's her craziness which makes she's sort of like Lucille Ball, who can't see very well and is constantly waving a gun around. She'd actually done the play a few times before.
There are dogs in despair.
The movie also defies another tried and true tradition of entertainment, which is stay away from animals. And of course, this movie is crazy with dogs. We have dogs in half a dozen scenes. We have dancing dogs. We have barking dogs. We have dogs pulling on things. And Mathilde, the woman who trains our dogs, it was really fun to watch her get the dogs to do exactly what they're supposed to do. They're so much better behaved than human actors.
I hate dogs!
And on top of that, we have a dead body. The whole movie, we're running around with a dead body, who of course comes to life during a nightmare, but most of the time, Don, our wonderful dead body, is sitting in a wheelchair, perfectly still, not moving at all. I think a lot of people are actually going to discover the show for the first time when they see it in the movie theater. We're Lucky Stiff.
We're Lucky Stiff.
I'm Santa Street.